Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Mwah. From the beautiful Berkshires, we finally made it to New England.
Yes, it is absolutely beautiful here in the Berkshires. Jeffrey and I are definitely going to make a point to come back to this area. We have an appointment in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, where his family is from today, so we're going to hit the road. Just do a
quick scan of these trees, like so beautiful.
We didn't expect in November to still see the changing of the leaves. That usually happens in October, and by the end of October it's gone, but it's unbelievable. It's been in the 70s here. This is just unprecedented weather. It's absolutely gorgeous.
All across the Northeast. So
yeah,
and for the whole week.
For the whole week. So we are reviewing the Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott in the Berkshires. And again, we always want to qualify. We are not comparing this to a Four Seasons. We're comparing it to like hotels. So I put this in the economy category. It was under $100. Again, I think $112 with the taxes. And you know, it's really funny. I went into the room before Jeffrey and he said, well, what's it look like? And I said, you know, my first inclination was, wow, this is kind of very stodgy, because it had very old traditional furniture. But then I realized that is so indicative of where we are in New England that it became so charming. And I will say, this is probably the most immaculate hotel we've been at. I said to Jeffrey, if I had to ding it for anything, because we're so into our natural products, I'd have to ding it because it smells a little bit too sterile, too bleach-like. But with COVID, I am very appreciative of that extra bleach smell. And on a scale of 1 to 5 for cleanliness, this place is an 11.
That's great coming from you. She's very picky, by the way. She's the one that sees something on a rug when we walk in, and it could be the most beautiful place. I'm looking at her like, why would you see that?
But it's part of my job to really report the facts. So on a 1 to 5 for cleanliness, 5 is the top. I'm giving it an 11. It's really that clean. For the staff, the personnel, I'm again on a 1 to 5. I give them an 11. They have gone above and beyond. Every time you see someone, they want to make sure you're happy. They acknowledge you. They give you bright smiles. Again, it's that New England down home, and people don't always assimilate that. But these little towns in New England are so friendly.
Yeah, just getting in here last night across the street, there's a mobile station, so I stopped and got some gas, and just getting out, you could smell a real wood fire. You know, someone had a fireplace going, and the smell of that wood coming out of the chimney, burning wood, was just incredible, with a little bit of a crisp air. As Karen said, 70 degrees now. Last night it might have been, 60 or just below that, but somebody had a wood fire going. It was just incredible with all of the fall smells as well. It's just gorgeous.
Absolutely. And so as far as, decor, I have to give it a 5 out of 5 because it is so quintessential New England. And it's so, I said to Jeffrey, it's so different than almost every other hotel we stay at in other parts of the country. But that's what I loved about it. At first, when I saw it, like I said, I thought, kind of stodgy. But then it felt just like where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
You know, this is home in New England. So I give it a 5 out of 5 there. Price-wise, I mean, you can't beat.
It's great value.
Yeah, you can't beat the value. And there was a hot breakfast here, which is the first hot breakfast that we've experienced in really since COVID. They've been doing sort of these bagged
You gotta stop saying that. YouTube's gonna block it.
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
like that word.
Nope, sorry. Since the pandemic. So, but this was a hot breakfast, and they had a person back there to serve it for you. She had, gloves, mask, etc. And, again, Jeffrey and I are strict plant-based eaters. So outside of the fruit, there really wasn't much for us. But, for everyone else to be able to have a hot meal for your family, and
Yeah.
spend the night for $100, you just can't beat that.
Yeah, all I care about is hot coffee in the morning, and it's down there. You just get your own because I don't like to wait for someone to go wait on me because I get up
Right.
early. And when it's there early, I'm happy. And there it is. I've got it. Grab a cup for the road.
You brought me coffee, I think 5:30.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what brand of coffee that is if it says, but it's absolutely delicious. I loved it. So we will definitely be coming back here because when we did arrive yesterday, we drove through Main Street and it was so quaint and so cute that I really want to explore that. I don't know if it's open, you know, with everything going on right now, but we'll be back to check it out. And if you've not been to the Berkshires in New England, put it on your list. It seems quaint, it seems romantic, and we just can't wait to come back. And honestly, this weather is incredible, but even if there was snow on the ground, I would find it equally as romantic.
Well, you might have that choice because I think when we head back home, you'll see some snow on the ground here. We'll probably stop here again.
I hope so, because I'd
Okay.
like to, you know, compare the difference in the feeling of the romance on the weather. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the Berkshires in New England, Massachusetts.
We're going to go get on the road with a Goby girl. There she is, the Jeep, traveling the country in that baby.
Yeah.
Putting some miles on her, but she's doing a good job. We'll see you guys. Thanks a lot.